Good morning, Veritas. Today is Wednesday, August 28th, 2019. Attention seniors, all senior shirt designs need to be completed by Wednesday, August 28th and shared with Rebecca. You must also show her the design so we can get a cost estimate done. A Google form to vote for favorite will be sent shortly thereafter. Money for senior shirts will be due Wednesday, September 4th. If you want community service hours and make homecoming the best ever, email Rebecca to be put in the homecoming Google Classroom. Next week we'll start building props. The homecoming game will be Friday, September 20th at Uline Soccer Park. Permission slips for the bus are in Rebecca's room on the table in the hallway. The first 40 people to return their slips get a spot on the bus. The homecoming dance will be Saturday, September 21st here at Veritas. The theme is Seize the Day. Think Miami Beach Life. Tickets will go on sale September 5th in Rebecca's room. Guest slips are in Rebecca's room too. Price is $7.
Attention all students. This year we are enforcing two different aspects of the no food, no drink policy. It is as follows. In the morning, as you arrive to school early, if you have brought in food or drink, it must be consumed in the NPR/cafeteria, no eating in any classroom unless the teacher invites you to do so. If you come in right before the first period bell with food or drink, you will not be able to take it past the lobby area. You either have to consume it quickly in the lobby or dispose of it before going to your locker or classroom. Anytime you are in the NPR/cafeteria or in the classroom, you are not allowed to have drink or food near your Chromebook/laptop. If the teacher has allowed you to eat or drink anything in your classroom, you must not place that food or drink on a table or anywhere near your Chromebook. And you must consume it in a safe distance from the Chromebook. Failure to follow this rule will result in you no longer being allowed to consume food or drink in any classroom. Please be responsible. Thank you.
Attention new and returning students. Extended study time is up and running. If you need to stay after school beyond 3:45 to work on class assignments or projects, you may stay in the teacher's room who is assigned for EST that day. Lola will make an announcement where EST is being held. EST runs from 3:45 to 4:45 on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. At 4:45, you are expected to exit the building. You cannot stay in the school unattended. Please make arrangements for your ride to pick you up at 4:45.
Attention all students. When you come in every morning, you need to check off your name on the attendance sheets and also check off under the breakfast for tomorrow list if you want breakfast the next day, and also check off under the lunch for tomorrow list if you want lunch the next day. If you only want breakfast or you only want lunch, just check that list. Also, another reminder to all students that we do have a dress code for our school. A copy of the dress code will be on the lobby bulletin board for your review. First day of school had a few students that were not within our dress code. Just a reminder that pants are not permitted to have holes in them exposing the skin or undergarments above the knee. Shirts/tops have to fully cover your torso and shoulders. Please reconsider your attire for the day before coming to school. Thank you.
Charity Walk is almost upon us. This year, we are supporting Exfoliate No More, a local nonprofit committed to combating human trafficking. We will be learning more about this problem and what we can do to help. Stay tuned to our announcements for updates. We are also looking for students to lend their ideas to the service committee. We will be having a meeting after school on Friday in Dan's room. Join us on Friday with your ideas.
Anyone interested in joining choir this year should come to the NPR/cafeteria at the beginning of DST today. The meeting will be short. I just want to see who wants to be involved. This year, Chris Crane, our director, only has Fridays available, so all practices will be on Friday after school. If you can't make the meeting but you want to join, see George at another time. Thanks.
Do you know what the NFL is? Can you name a team other than the Chicago Bears? Have you heard the name Cody Tom Brady? If you answered yes to 2 of the 3 questions, then fantasy football may be for you. There will be an interest meeting for the inaugural Veritas Fantasy Football League on Thursday at 3:15 in Zach's room. If you can't make the meeting but are interested, see Dan or Zach. Attention seniors going on the California trip. Go to Neiman's for a candy bar box. Make some good money to help you fund your trip. And there's nothing for sports. Adios.
Oh, hey, I'm Rob. I'm here to talk to you this morning about South Africa, which is the country that Trevor Noah was born in, who is the author of our book, born a crime. I am a big fan of South Africa. I've been there 3 times. This is my South Africa jersey, a flag that I have in my basement at home. I'm going to be sharing with you 10 fun facts about South Africa. So all of these fun facts are kind of centered around like either a school subject or some specific topic. So number 1, anatomy. The first ever heart transplant was performed in 1967 in Cape Town, South Africa. Number 2, sports. Their most popular sports are soccer, rugby, and cricket, which were introduced by British and Dutch colonists. They also hosted the 2010 World Cup, which was a huge deal for them. Number 3, geography. As you can see from the map, South Africa borders 5 other countries and the Indian and Atlantic Oceans. It is one of only 3 countries that completely surrounds another country. That's the country of Lesotho, which you can again see on the map. It's broken up into 9 provinces. Number 4, math. It is the 24th biggest country in the world by area and also by population. It has about 59 million people. It is more than 7 times bigger than Wisconsin, but it has more than 10 times more people than Wisconsin. Number 5, demographics, so the people. This is actually a big topic in the book. They have many different ethnic groups, but their census, the most recent one they took, I think was in 2011, divides them into racial categories. Black South Africans make up about 75% of the population. The whites make up about 9%. The coloreds make up about 9%. And Asians make up about 2.5%. And Trevor Noah, the author of our book, is considered colored because he's of mixed ancestry, basically black and white. You can see from the map that the dominant racial group varies by different sections or different regions of South Africa, much like it is in Milwaukee. Number 6, languages. South Africa actually has 11 official languages. The 4 most common languages in order are Zulu, Xhosa, Afrikaans, and then English. Xhosa, which I'm not pronouncing correctly, is the ethnic group that Trevor Noah's mom was from. And actually it was also the language that was spoken in the movie The Black Panther. You can see on this map the different dominant languages from the different regions as well. Number 7, government. South Africa is the only country in the world that has 3 capital cities: Pretoria, Bloemfontein, and Cape Town. But the biggest city, probably the most well-known city, is Johannesburg, which has 9 million people. This is where Trevor Noah was born. Number 8, economics. South Africa's economy is the 2nd largest in Africa, the 33rd largest in the world. It has a relatively high GDP compared to the rest of South Africa. However, poverty, unemployment, and income inequality are still widespread. About 1 in every 4 South Africans is unemployed and living on less than $1.25 a day. Number 9, history/archaeology. South Africa contains some of the oldest archaeological and human fossil sites in the world. That's why it's also often been called the cradle of humankind, because people are believed to have been inhabiting South Africa for at least 170,000 years. In addition, the world's biggest diamond was mined in South Africa. It was cut into 9 smaller stones, as you can see from the picture, 2 of which are part of the Crown Jewels in London, which some of you may have seen last year if you went on Neiman's Travel Club trip to London. The other 7 in this picture were inherited by Queen Elizabeth II. And lastly, number 10. This is often what most people think of when they think of Africa, as their safaris and things like that, which I highly recommend doing. They have incredible biodiversity. They have the largest bird in the world, that being the ostrich, largest reptile, they have the largest fish, they have the largest mammal, the elephant, the tallest animal, giraffe, fastest animal, the cheetah. They even have penguins. But again, they're kind of, any country that has safaris is kind of known for the big five, which you'll hear a lot about if you ever go on a safari. I know that was really more than 10 fun facts, but hopefully this gives you a little better understanding of South Africa. Tomorrow you're going to learn a little bit more about Trevor Noah's background, and there'll be many stories that you read throughout the book to even give you a better understanding of his life in South Africa.